Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ghoul in Risk of Rain 2. Ghoul's entire kit focuses on the fact that they cannot heal from damage. I'm gonna get hit here. We do not have any passive regen, so we have to deal damage to heal. We essentially eat enemies, and that is our primary source of healing, which I'll be honest, I'm usually terrible at survivors that work this way. So we're going to see how this goes. There is a whole lot to go through this kit with, and we're going to go through it all together. So the tentacles, the M1, come out, deal a little bit of damage, and I heal like 3%. My M2, I can dash to a ledge or something. It is a little bit of like a loader grapple. The shift, I can charge up to gain 200 armor and spin through a bunch of enemies. And the M5, I go in and I essentially attack super hard for 700% damage, and kills reset the cooldown. So it's like Lights Out Bandit, and we can just spam the ability on kills. Now that is Kit 1. This works similarly to Void Fiend, where as you deal damage and take damage, that meter in the middle will grow. When that reaches full capacity, you enter Enraged mode, and all of your abilities get a little bit better. Now, I don't think I take fall damage. That's I love that news. We don't take any fall damage, and I'm a big fan. And the range is like nothing to laugh at. That's a decent range for a melee guy. We're kind of in a hybrid melee range. Now let's start this run off with some juice. Gimme! Stun grenade. Now I do think taking damage, does increase the amount of rage we receive. Definitely taking safer spaces here, even though taking damage is, I guess, kind of good in a sense. Let's see if we can get that rage meter all the way up. We do, and I think, now he's angry. So now we have swiping attacks that hit multiple enemies at once. Our M2 hits enemies in the way by. Our shift, I think, is just more intense, but if I miss, we lose. I forgot about that. If we miss the corrupted shift, we lose out on enraged mode. So I need to get a little bit more enraged mode to show you the M5, but it is strong. All right, we're back in it. It's actually pretty quick to go into enraged mode after you have a lot of enemies nearby. But the M5, I do, 1,500 damage? Yeah, I take a small leap and just devour what's below me. Here are the descriptions of each thing if you want to look at it for how much nourish there is. So 3% nourish on the M1. I'll take a look at the corrupted versions too when we get a chance. Equipment, you're gonna give me an egg. Now, I don't think a pillar skip is really built into this guy's kit. So hopefully the egg can maybe finish the job there with a pillar skip. I don't really know. Now I should mention this guy has a couple of alternate abilities. Not a ton. I think he has an alternate utility and an alternate special. And he has like 6 different skins. One of them being Carnage, like the Venom guy, which is what this is giving. It's giving Carnage, it's giving Venom tentacles, I see the vision. Ooh, Will-O-Wisp, we get some AoE in here. I wonder if AoE kills count towards my meter in terms of damage. I'm not dealing the damage, my items are. I would be surprised if that didn't count. Now, we're not getting a lot of loot here, admittedly. We only have 4 items, and I just scrapped the stun grenade. We do have 4 drones. I guess it's not all, gone. Did I get Newt? Ooh, I didn't get Newt, but I think I can, maybe. Let's find out if Newt is up this little mountain. Ah-ha-ha. Newt, you're never gonna hide from me, dude. I know where you are at all times. We got Newt, we have an egg. Let's do teleporter. Let's get into our enraged state. And I think as long as we continue to do damage in our enraged state, hold on, let me just get in here. Once we're enraged, it kind of just stays. I don't think we have to worry about, losing it as long as we're dealing or taking any sort of damage, which is great. I mean, that's very helpful. So I'm just going to be holding M1, occasionally clicking a shift to slice through some enemies, and then an M5 to kill things. And we are now enraged, so everything's going to do more damage. Oh, okay, I'm still enraged. I was like, what happened right there? As long as I hit things with every ability, we should be chilling. I can't even see the Beetle Queen when it's hiding like that. Yeah, we're taking these slow, big swings, absolutely taking out everything nearby, and our item is a guillotine. I'm gonna show you the M5 and just the rest of the abilities here. You can pause and read if you would like to. Those are what they do. Ooh, the M2 is a lot of fun in this mode, because you can just grapple to enemies, which is pretty iconic. Teleporter's finished. However, we do have a Halcyonite Shrine way in this corner, so let's go and do that for 3 other items. And we gotta wait for our Enrage. You do have to kind of stop attacking to become Enraged, which I guess is good, because it means you can, like, control when you go into it. But it's something to note. I'm actually going to go into one of these. I think Syringe is going to be kind of nasty. Oh, sir, I'm printing. Can you wait a minute? I think Syringe is going to be a lot of fun with this build, if I do say so myself. I also do not think the no healing by default is going to be an issue. This feels like it's going to go quite well. If I'm going to be totally real with you, I feel like we're going to heal just fine. And you, my friend, are almost... Oh, you got a guillotine. Beautiful. And that should... do it. Where are my items? Give me goods. Whoa. Yikes. I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna take this. These are yikes, dude. I'm taking a green, and I'm scrapping it immediately. Because now we're looking at, we have 3 green scrap going into stage 2. All right, Newt, you give me any heat? I'm not really gonna... Oh, man, that is so tempting. You have no idea. What do we have in here? That is not the place I want to go. Ben's Raincoat's not tempting, but our white items are really good. And so, unfortunately, I must say no to a feather today. Unfortunately, we did not roll Abandoned Aqueduct. And bands are going to be very helpful if I can find them in this run, because that Corrupted M5 does 1,500 damage. So if we can proc bands with that, that's huge. But for now, we are going to have to cross our fingers and hope bands stumble upon us. We do have a Void Seed, though, and with my luck, they're going to give me a Void Band. Hoping for the classic Polyloot Plimp. But we'll see what we find. We got some scary dudes. Okay, I do not love any... Who were you? Oh, you're aiming at a drone. I was like, who is this brother aiming at? Let's get him. Let's do our work. Let's start to eliminate some of these void enemies, especially a blind pest. Not a fan of that at all. Where'd this guy go? Catch him. Yo, I like how you don't have to aim perfectly with that ability. Give me some heat. First chest on the stage. Prayer Bead stage 2. I like that a lot. We can go stage 5 scrap or hope for the best. Now I see Newt. Now my corrupted mode really doesn't last very long, and I keep getting it right after I finish killing the enemies. So I'm hoping that I stop doing that because it's inconvenient. Ooh, damage or speed. We have a red whip. Let me take some watch action here. Now I hear a Clay Templar. Ooh, it's voided. Okay. That's actually not what I wanted to see. Spoiler, not the guy I was looking for. You're a scary dude. Come here. You don't even know I'm here yet. Yeah, go in. Go, go, go. As long as I stay close, we're actually vibing. You can't do anything to me. I'm a ghoul. We got 4 enemies left. They're all little guys, meaning I have to go in here and do some damage. Let me just egg around, do some damage in here. Let me un-egg, kill this one, go over, and we're just going to commit to the bit here. Bang, clear. Beautiful. Love to see it. And now we're in powered mode. We're just gonna do some big old damage. Big slam. I need a ban for that badly. But as long as I'm still dealing damage, I can stay in my corrupted state or my empowered state. The problem is, I kill everything. So nothing else will be alive. Yo, I'm actually not seeing a Void Cradle at all. Wait, is this the only thing? No shot, right? They're only gonna give me a potential? What do you mean, game? It better be good in here. I mean, okay. Oh, alright. I'll take it. I can't lie, having a backup mag has been incredible. Just the ability to move around really fast like this is very satisfying. So I'm very glad that we found one of those, and I want maybe one more, but I actually don't think having more than like 2 or 3 is going to be that helpful. And a cautious slug. Oh, beautiful. We can actually heal a little bit now. That's grand. Again, no fall damage. Big fan of that. But now we have essentially like normal regen, I guess, out of combat. And I think we've looted everything, which is a little bit underwhelming, but teleporter's right here. Let's do it, baby. Wandering Vagrant was the one thing I kind of didn't want to see, and I can't grapple to enemies. Can I? Okay. I can't grapple to enemies when I'm not corrupted, so I kind of just have to hang out here and just, and just do this. I might commit, though, once we get past half health here, and just, if he starts to explode, I'm committing fully, and now we bite. Yeah, I think we just do that. We stay right on top of him. We just bite. Once he gets low enough and the explosion gets close enough, I give him just a little chomp. And a razor wire. Oh, this guy's nasty, and our AoE build's really good right now. That ukulele was actually huge. As much as I wanted a void item, just straight ukulele out of the potential means we're pretty much set on AoE for the entire run. Now, what do we got here? Alien Head, Hunter's Harpoon, neither stage I want to go to. Newt, you are failing me today. Ooh. 1, Scorched Acres. 2, Energy Drink Printer. 3, Void Cradle right here. Wongus. Okay, we're starting to cook. And a Mocha Printer as well. Oh, give me a scrapper. We have Prayer Beads anyway. What is that? Tell me that's not good, too. Okay, good. It's ass. What is this? Oh, there's so many printers in this stage. Cautious Slug. We only need 1. Okay. I would love a scrapper. Now, did we get a Wisp stage? I feel like we... Oh, no, I see an Imp. We're good. I saw this guy, and he's the only big enemy I saw, so I said, did we just get Wisps? But no, we see an Imp on the stage, meaning we are not guaranteed a Grove Tender, which I would have enjoyed thoroughly. And let's go Psycho Mode when there are still enemies nearby. I like how he just does this big-ass growl. Rawr! That's what he sounded like. Rate it 1 out of 10. Were you scared? And we begin to loot. If I find a scrapper, oh my god, because the build's crazy. Noxious Thorn, 2 with a little bit of bleed, and that's even more AoE on the build. I'm loving what we have. 2 multi-shops. I could wait for a credit card. This stage generally does have a lot of equipment or equipment multi-shops, but crit glasses is a pretty easy decision in this one. 2 mysteries and armor piercing. I'm just gonna grab it. No use in waiting that long just to check for a card. Wow, maybe there was a use for waiting for a card, because wow, there's a lot of multi-shops in this stage. There's at least 1 more too. And out of this one, yo, the watches are crazy. We have 3 natural watches so far. 2 natural crit, an armor-piercing round. We have quite the build cooking at the moment. Here's what I say. If we are able to snag ourselves a scrapper on this stage, it's so deep into GG territory. Right now, we're approaching GG territory. We could still have, like, a pretty bad rest of the run, but we have a very good build. If we can manage a scrapper, I think it's Jover. Oh my god. We actually don't have that many bad items, but we do have items we can get rid of for speed. And so I shall. And I should scrap prayer beads at the end. What's our prayer bead number? 13? What am I getting, like 16 by the end of the stage? Is it worth coming all the way back over here? Probably, but is it worth trusting my own memory to remember to do that? No. Now, I gotta scrap every white item that I can, and honestly, the build is pretty good. Like, what else do I get rid of? I could get rid of Cautious Slug, maybe. Repulsion Armor could go. I like all those. You know what we should do? We should loot the rest of the stage first, like a smart person would. I gotta use my shift more often. I mean, we're not really taking a lot of damage. We're very strong, but it's a huge shield. It's 200 armor. And I think an opal is 100, so it's essentially 2 opals just on a 7-second cooldown. It's kind of nasty. We get an opportunity. Ooh, here's the thing. We could randomly roll a really good equipment, but wings are already there. The question is, though, on the moon, can I pillar skip with just my M2? I have a backup mag. We might be able to pillar skip just with that. We might not need wings to pillar skip. Though I don't really know this guy's capabilities in 0 gravity. I'm going to risk it because I think we're strong. We're going to see what we roll here. Preon's interesting. I honestly don't love Preon. I think we stick with the egg for now. Egg's a guaranteed pillar skip. That one I think is pretty safe. So unless we find something better than that over here, what do you give me? No, this is the best kind of stage to have a great printer and a scrapper. So every time I find a bad item, like a war banner, I'm like, oh look, a Mocha. You can't go wrong on the stage. Every bad item you find is actually just a good item in disguise. I think our build's strong enough. We're not gonna go to Soulless Wing, but let's get an extra item from Teleporter, because I'm feeling quite big, and we have at least 2 more scrap to go into. So in terms of white scrap, that's 5 white scrap, which does mean 5 Mocha. I think I'm gonna go all into Mocha instead of energy drinks, because I would like the attack speed bonus as well. Let's go scrap it up and print a little bit. You know what could be a crazy thing? Hear me out. Scrap a goat hoof, put it into Mocha. I understand I'm losing half the goat hoof of speed, but then I'm just changing it into half a goat hoof, or I guess half a syringe of attack speed. This is 6 Mochas on the way, ladies and gentlemen. One of my favorite items in the game to stack. And all things considered, we don't really need the Cautious Slug. but I feel weird scrapping our only healing on it. Oh wait, we have Wongus. I'm scrapping the Cautious Slug. I'm also scrapping a Syringe, because that is also gonna even out with Mocha. The build is here! Let's go and do a teleporter. I will be honest, the build is really nice. I do kind of need, other than Ukulele, something to proc with the high attack speed. Loving the attack speed. Not gonna complain about the attack speed, but I need something to do with it. You know what I mean? I can hit something all day, no problem, but I would like a little bit of something else to, you know, proc with it. This is kind of nutty, though. I mean, we are demolishing the Grove Tender here. I have to grab this head. Oh, I'm Psycho Mode. Let me do this real quick. Yoop. Bang. Beautiful. Let's go over here. Let's continue. Oh, I lost my Psycho Mode. I was too focused on... Oh, I wish I had a head stomper. I was too focused on getting my beautiful Prion out. Let's get the other Grove Tender in a second so we can get maybe a little Disciple with all this speed. Would actually be kind of nutty. I'd be a big fan of that for sure. I'm a little bit scared of just existing here, but we have our shield if we need it, which that actually worked pretty well in terms of blockage. No fall damage. We're right back to where we started. Let's yoink, and we get the Grove Tender now. Stop pushing me, dude. Why you... Wait, let's turn into Psycho Mode. Oh, I wasn't in Psycho Mode yet. There it is. Come on. Hello? Is that enough? Yeah, there it is. All right, let's get him. Let's get him. Big damage. Wink. Schwunk. I love the movement this guy has. Grove Tender's down. Yellow, 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 yellow. Ow. I mean, it's a good item, but give me a yellow. Our attack speed is so high, we, like, stay in the air while fighting things. Because it has that, like, classic Risk of Rain thing. When you attack something, your, like, height momentum is reduced. Not in the corrupted form, but in the normal form. So we can kind of just stall. And with that, I leave because our items are bonkers. Now we can scrap into some stuff. And I will be taking 5 green scrap in there. We're going to the Oasis. Oh my god, this run's filthy. We don't even have that many different items, but the run is gross. Repurposed Curator! Hoping for a Sail Star before we need to get Legendary. A band! And it's a fire band, and that is my favorite one. Magma Worm, you're gonna be great bait to turn into my empowered form if you don't die too soon. Whoa. Whoa! Get me back in there. Get me back in there. Do not ever push me away like that again. And we can corrupt. Yeah, let's cook, baby. Let's get in there. Yoink, let's eat. Let's eat. Let's stomp. And now we just smack, 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 smack. We go this way now. I do like when I can grapple to things, but I don't like how it keeps momentum going, because then I accidentally go too far. Oh, don't hurt me now. Whip! Whip! Because if I grapple to things and go through them, I am shunted far away. Okay, I did almost just die to that guy. That was a little bit frightening. We gotta heal that right back up. Thank you so much. Let's get that fire band. Yeah, look at the fire band go. I mean, what a build we have today. These guys don't stand a chance, especially since I can just stay in the air for no reason. And we are going into corrupted mode very fast. Those syringes, or I guess mochas, were the play, because that is very strong. And look at the fire band cook. Oh my gosh. Give it to me! 2 reds for me. No, 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 no. Give me it. 2 reds. Let's go find legendary chest. We did find a backup mag printer. I don't think, maybe we go into 1. If there's a scrapper, I might go into 1 extra. So we have 3 total uses, but we don't really need it. Where is our guy here? Legendary's nearby. I saw the golden trees here, I thought. Excuse me, sirs. How did you all miss, though? Like, one of you had to make contact there. That was a little bit embarrassing for the crew. Oh, that's weird. Legendary's right next to Teleporter. What an odd thing. I don't think I've ever seen that on a map before. Maybe I have, but I feel like that's unique. I did scrap a Gore's Tome earlier, which means I don't get money, like as much money from killing enemies, but we're actually moving really fast. I don't know why. I feel like there's more enemies this run than usual. There is not, I can almost guarantee you, because it's also easy to deal with, but it just feels like I'm getting money faster, and it's awesome. Also, my runs are getting very consistent. I feel like 6760 was the exact cost of, sir, get back here, was the exact cost of Legendary, like my last run or something. I feel like my speed is getting weirdly consistent. You're really gonna try to shoot me from here? You went off the jump pad. You got to make your way back. Okay. I'm not holding your hand. Yep. All the way down. Don't stop to shoot me. Come on. There we go. What did we learn? It probably wasn't a good idea to come over here because you're dead. Okay, and don't go off jump pads when you're not supposed to. Now we have Sailstar. Give me some goods out of here. Give me the juicy ones. Okay. I'm going to see if I can recycle both. We already have Tesla coil, and I don't even know how it stacks. And I definitely don't want that other guy. Give me something worth my while. Recycler! Yeah, what are we doing out here? Well, one thing is, for sure, is that I can't forget to go back and grab legendaries if I don't find a recycler because it's in teleporter. Also, more items. Like, there's no reason not to do that. Another Sailstar. Yo, this game's awesome. Another Sailstar right before the... Yo, who made this block? Ah, nice. Give me a red. No. Alright. Both bad. Finally got the bombardment drone. I've been saving up for that one for a little while. We're mostly looted. I think we have probably... Is that another bombardment? Please be an emergency drone. Thank goodness it's not going to take 1,000 years. I'm going to assume we're like 3/4 done. I can tell already, too. I mean, already. It's 45 minutes in the run. But I can tell this is going to be a very fun Mithrix fight because I'm going to be in his nose fighting him with hands to the face. This ain't gonna be no railgunner Mithrix fight. All right, we're in there. We're hitting punches, left, right, uppercuts, gut punches. I might even go for a kidney shot. All right, we are finished. Let's grab these two guys. No recycler on the stage. Soulless Amalgamator and a worm. Could I, witty please, get a molten perforator for my reward? Let's go sicko mode real quick. Yup, that way I can go right over here. We lost our band immediately. Let's keep this up and let's try to get a giant band proc on something. We can do it on this worm. I need to get up to this guy. Can I get up here? Can I? Whoop! Get me back in. Oh, man, what are we doing? Trying to get a giant band proc on the big attack that we have in our corrupted mode. The 1,500% damage, unfortunately. Not that lucky, but we do an unreal amount of damage. Oh, I am shielding. Hold on, where do you... Oh, okay, you cannot hold the shield forever. It's something to know. Just learn that. There we are, yellow. Oh, yo, what is with the... How many of these do I have? 5 of them? I don't need 5 of those. No newt, but given Sky Meadow anyway, 2 Sailstars means we are on the lookout for a large chest. I don't see a lot of shenanigans. I hear a magma worm, see a grandparent, but no Z. And that makes me happy. All right, grandparent, let's do this thing. Let's do a Gramps. What do you got for me? I'm gonna do this, go corrupted mode. Ready? Wait a second. Corrupt. Yeah. And now, bing, that's a big band. Come on, come on. Can I kill you before you sun? Nope. No, I can't. Okay, we gotta go. Yeah. Bye, drones. So sorry. Hate to do you like this, but you're all dead. Yeah. Don't worry, I'll get the money to buy you back. But, you know, it had to be like this. Oh, we lost a bombardment drone. All right, you rascal. Let's get him. Maybe I could have lived. I don't really know. Like, see how long this takes? That would have been a lot of fire building up. I don't really trust it. I'm kind of glad we made the decision that we did. Now we gotta go find some drones. I'm gonna focus on that first. I guess if we find more grandparents, that's not great, but we'll pick them up. Hello, worm. Oh. Okay. That was rude. I said, hello, worm. Yo, can we? Why are you running? Why are you? Get over here, dude. I need to fight you. What the hell are you doing here? How many bosses are on the stage? Can we chill out? We're at 51 minutes. I mean, it's not difficult other than now I gotta go find my bombardment drone somewhere and it's gonna cost 4 arms and 4 legs. Oh, that wasn't as expensive as I thought. 39? Do I have any more drones up here? Hello, friends. Come to revive you, or are we back to where we started? I feel like there are missing ones. I've located our large chest for our Sailstar. Oh, there's the ATG I've been waiting for. That's gonna be nasty for the build. Now I gotta go back, kind of restart, and we can path the stage correctly. A gasoline, another backup. We have 4 backup mags now, which, oh no, 3. Wait. Oh, we have 4 uses of our ability. 3 backup mags, beautiful. Gasoline, no ignition tank yet, but our build does not need that. All right, I've been doing a little bit of mining off camera, if you will, and we are getting close to finishing the stage, just this section remaining. We got a chest here and equipment over here, and we're done. Getting a lot of good items. Got ignition tank for gasoline. We have another band. That's most of the things to note, I'll be honest. But there is a scrapper, and what do we have in here? Egg is great. We're gonna find out what pops in the, let's go kill this child. I'm gonna get demonetized. I wanna find out what the, equipment is in here, and we are given, nope. That's not gonna do it. We're gonna be able to go into some pretty juicy items on the moon, because after, what is it? What am I looking at? Oh, the drone combiner. Yeah, sure, I'll do it, whatever. We have a scrapper and a lot to get rid of that we don't need. So I'm gonna dabble with whatever we got going on there. We just gotta pray for some decent soups on the moon. I'm gonna do a weird thing at the end of my scrapping and get rid of all of my will-o-wisps. I know I'm a big AoE guy. That's gonna steal our band at moments we don't want it to do that, and that gives us a nice even 10 green. We do have a regen scrap, but we didn't have enough to get that to 10 anyway. I also scrapped Ben's raincoat, so we have a red scrap for a green printer, a white printer if we want to. And I think we've finished the stage with that. Let me do one last check around this corner to the left, and teleporter is right here. I think we're keeping egg. I'm not bringing the leech to the moon. Grandparent, it's what I was hoping it wasn't. Okay, let's see what we want to do here. Let's see just how this goes if we just start to cook. We do have our APR, which is decent. Let's turn into psycho mode here. Nice, let's land, move, and bang, that's a band, okay. I might commit this. It might be stupid, I'm committing. Beautiful, one's down. I think that was the play. Are there multiple suns going on? Now, my game's been doing this weird thing where it sounds like there's a sun when there's not a sun. I don't like that because it's kind of scary. But it's fine, because we didn't lose any drones, and we beat the grandparents for a Lepton Daisy. Like, do you guys hear the sun? Do you guys hear that? It's loud and stuff. And now it starts to fade. It's still there, though. Why is it doing that? Somebody help. Yo, this guy's attacks. Wet. Listen to this guy. Oh, that's moist. Teleporter's finished. Do I scrap anything else? I don't think we do. I think we're good. And I think we leave. And the moon. Again, I think a pillar skip is very much within the realm of possibility with one egg. We have... Wait, oh my god, we don't even need the egg. I mean, there wasn't any good equipments on stage 5 anyway. We definitely don't need an egg to pillar skip. I'm going to use it anyway to make it easier, but we do have 5 uses of our backup mag ability, our M2, which should get us up this tree quite simply. Unfortunately, though, no key box for any chance of sale star value. So we're just kind of bringing those with us. Let's see what we get for soups, though. Fingers crossed we get something nice. I do see quite a scary enemy over there. Not a big fan of him at all. Yo, can we grapple? Yup. Not a big fan of that guy. Gonna hope he just doesn't see me even a little bit. I see Boomerang over here. Let's see what we do against a moon enemy. How we doing? I see Razor Wire. I see Boomerang. I mean, yeah, we just kind of stay in the air. That's iconic. So, Boomerang down here. Razor Wire, Warhorn. Ew. I don't see any white printer. Laser Scope. How much crit do we have? 2. What was this down here? Boomerang. How does Boomerang stack? We'll grab one. We'll see how it stacks. We'll see if it's worth getting a second one. What are we looking at? Give me the info. Okay, deals an additional and stuns, can strike enemies. I don't think that's that good. I think we split our reds. And I think we take one laser scope and then we go and grab, bro, I don't know, Warhorn? I mean, these are terrible. All right, we gotta go. There's a lot of scary enemies here and I have no interest in being their friend. Let's head, whoa. Relax. We gotta make our way up the tree and I think the best way to do that is gonna be this. Nope, okay, actually that was a good little movement. Get. We can egg from here. This is perfect. Why did I think egg was like a 20-second cooldown? It's 25 seconds. It's not too bad, but I thought it was a lot shorter than that. Now, the best way to get up here is probably just to do this. Yeah, we don't need egg. At no point did we need egg in that process. I mean, we now have egg for when we need it during the fight, and we have a little bit of Warhorn. But Mithrix, the Ghoul, is going to defeat you now. And let's rock. We are going to have to kind of waste our band off rip so we can get into our corrupted mode to then use a good band later. Whoa, let's not be dumb, though. Let's be a little bit smart about what we have going on. Yoink, let me eat you. Whoop, excuse me, sir. Now, this is where the shield block with that is going to come into play. Every 6 seconds, I'm able to use 200 armor, plus we have 2 warped echo. So, oh, and now we're in big mode. I should have waited half a second for a band there. We're fine. Whoa, it's hard to see it, dude. And we should be able to, because obviously he has a bunch of health, we should be able to stay in corrupted mode for essentially the entire fight if we're doing this right. Let me try to time this correctly with a band. We have a band in 1 second. Yoink. Oh, did he get out of there? No, he's in the band. That's pretty good. We're losing charge. We get in here. We gain it right back. Yeah, we should be able to just hold corrupted mode this entire time. Or empowered mode, I should say. We got to stick to the correct terminology. And big damage to finish it out. Phase 2. Let's stay in empowered mode. Where is an enemy at? Come here. Come here. Yeah. Keep me in empowered mode. Okay, nice. This is the guy I was looking for. Let's get a bunch of damage in. I want to stay in this mode the entire fight, which should be relatively easy, I think. Yeah, okay. Let's... Can I M2? Are you too far away to M2 too? No. No. You're saying I can't reach you guys? What are we doing? Let me get up there. Yoink! This has got to be terrifying for a Wisp, just to see this coming at you. And you know I can stay in the air for a long time. Let's get this guy out of here. Are you the last, sir? I think you are. Yep. All right, let's get in here. I'm not in corrupted mode, which is very sad. We're going to have to shuriken this. I would love to have used my giant attack with the band when he comes down because he has no armor there. But I think this is going to be a pretty similar story to phase 1 with maybe a couple pauses for pizza. Oh, that's going to hurt. Whoa. Yep. Okay, we have to. We don't heal, though. We have to actually go... Oh, wait. We have mad healing with our drones cooking us. We are now in corrupted, empowered mode, and I can hopefully be far enough away here and still do damage. I can't see. Whoa, that was scary. Okay. We should be able to do damage while avoiding... I did not avoid that pizza. We're very close, but we're not in a super dangerous spot, except for right now I am. Whoa, that was scary. We got to do some damage and get that heal back in. Yep. Let me eat your health for my health. I'm gonna grab him. I saw a drone fall, and I do want a little bit of fireworks to come out while I get into corrupted mode. Build that back up. In 8 seconds, I get a band. Yo, he's gotta stop slapping the hell out of me. Here we go. 1 second. This will be perfect. Ready? Yoink. Bang. That's a big fire band. I don't think we phase 4 skip here. However, jump. Ooh. I do think we're strong enough to not have to really worry too much about our phase 4. I think we can just kind of do big damage regardless. Very risky pizza right now, staying so close by, but I think it's worth it. Yay! I'm just gonna keep it going. I'm not trying to skip here. I'm trying to be smart. There we are, and now we get close. Man, I wish I could still do damage here. Now he's gonna take our items, and we are going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. But I'm staying right here. I'm whacking him. I'm hitting him with an M5, hitting him with an M2. Maybe you do a little shift action, trying to... Wait, Tesla! Ooh! Yay! Drones, I'm going to need you to lock in. Thank goodness I remember that. He has Tesla coil. Whoa, dude, bombardment drone, I need you actually getting so involved. I forgot about Tesla. If he gets anywhere near me with Tesla, I am cooked. The minute I get Tesla back, I'm going in there. Bombardment, you are literally my only hope. And Syndrome, you can also do some work, but Bombardment, you need to not take all these shots. Yeah. Oh my god, you're my dad. You're actually my father. Give me Tesla back. Give me Tesla back. Can I have Tesla back? You're not giving it back. I have Tesla back, baby. It's over. Let's get in there. Come here. Come here. Shwink. Oh, I don't have my shuriken back yet. Oh, you're done. I'm staying right above you. You pose no threat to me now. And let us take a peek at the final damage. We are looking at just over 3 million at just over 75 minutes. This guy's fun, dudes. This is a fun survivor. This is the best lifesteal survivor I've ever played. Is he maybe a little bit overtuned? Perhaps. Did we have a really good build, to be fair? Yes. So, cannot come to a conclusion there for sure. But a ton of fun regardless. Mod link in the description as always. And with all that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed. And I'll see you next time.